Hey everybody, I'm listening to this World Bigfoot Radio interview with the Duke and Rich Soleil here. Rich Soul, I'm not sure exactly how to pronounce his name, but the guy's pretty profound. He's got some really cool information. He's on a couple other previous shows to this that I really like, so I kind of had missed this. It got uploaded the other day, and I just saw the thumbnail and I didn't realize what the video was, but I'm finally watching it now, and it's talking about this Russian Bigfoot. I think we've all heard the story, that was captured and taken in, and I don't know if she lived her whole life there. She's saying that they're saying she was in the possession of this one guy for 3 years, but I haven't finished listening to the whole thing yet. But I guess she has 6 children. Zala, I don't know what the hell they're calling this thing, but I started thinking, just in my head, the word Beowulf popped into my head, and I started thinking about that story, and I'd read it in college, and maybe it was high school, actually. I think it was my senior year of high school that I read Beowulf, and so I just happened to click over, because I couldn't remember the tale, but I guess Beowulf is the main character, and then there was this monster named Grendel in the book. You can read here, Grendel is a character in the Anglo-Saxon epic poem Beowulf, which is considered to be the oldest surviving poem in English. Oldest surviving poem in Old English. He's one of the poem's 3 antagonists, all aligned in opposition against the protagonist Beowulf. Grendel is feared by all but Beowulf. Grendel is described to have descended from the lineage of the biblical figure Cain from Genesis 4 of the Bible, and is usually depicted as a monster or giant, although his status as a monster, giant, or some other form of supernatural being is not clearly described in the poem, and thus remains the subject of scholarly debate. But let me just, I guess making that brighter doesn't really help. But it looks like a Sasquatch. And I just got thinking, maybe Grendel from Beowulf was supposed to be a Sasquatch, a European Sasquatch, and they don't really specify it because they don't have that word Sasquatch or the term Bigfoot. So just because they're describing like a different term doesn't mean they're not describing the same creature. Obviously, I'm just looking at images here, and they're probably bogus stuff, but I don't know if anybody has any thoughts about that, the Beowulf poem, and the story of Beowulf and Grendel and this monster. But anyway, it was really interesting reading it. I might have to go back and read it just to kind of refresh my memory about the poem, because it's been so many years since I've heard that. But anyway, just some thoughts on that topic of investigation for everybody to pursue if they'd like. All right, take care.